Hello peeps, today is a new day and we're playing online here. We have a couple of turns going on. I'll continue with this later, but my friend is waiting here for us to start the game up, so he starts it out. And he took a barter world. What did I do? This must be the second turn already. I picked up a cutter and he picked up a barter world, I guess. So let's see what we have for money. I have a cutter already. There's a trading post out. You know, it's an outpost, or there's an embassy out here. I'm gonna go for the trading post. An early outpost isn't bad, unless he starts doing damage. A base is never a bad thing to have, I guess. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 money in the next turn. That would allow me to buy a flagship. That is if he doesn't have more money than me, but I don't think so. I can't see what he has, obviously. But the next turn will be a flagship for me. Yeah, that's perfect. I have 2 blue cards and a third one on the way. So he took the embassy out, so we're both going for blue. Interesting. And there is a supply bot out. Maybe I should have taken that first and looked at what came out instead of just going for this too quickly, because now he can pick it up and it would have been better for me, because, well, maybe he could have gotten to it. So I have 4 money coming up, so that allows me to buy a second outpost here, or the supply bot, whichever he leaves for me, I guess. So it'd be interesting to see what's gonna happen here. Both of us going for blue in the beginning. And I spoke to my friend after our game yesterday. Oh, yeah. Hang on. So, yeah, he's going for the scrap. I can't blame him, and he took a green as well. There is a recycling station out, so that's good, I guess. That's a base that I really like. So let's just play these and pick up the recycling station. And now there's a mech world, so that's bad news for me, basically. I could get to it though with what I have here in my hand. There's some more damage coming if he cannot destroy my base. Let's just see what comes out. But he doesn't have any big damage cards yet, apart from the blob fighter, which he just picked up. So there's not going to be a lot of damage here. So my my outpost is going to survive this, and I will have 2 outposts out that will start giving me benefits pretty soon. I really want to pick up the mech world, but it's his turn and he has a barter world out there, which I will be able to destroy in the next turn. But if it gives him 2 money now, he's probably going to pick up the mech world. It's what I would do. How much money am I going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I could choose to discard 2 cards here and go for an extra blue, which allows me to draw another card. I'm not sure if that's going to do me any good though, to bring my flagship out next. It could do, for some extra authority back and some extra damage. That could be nice. But I need, let's just see what he picks up here. If he picks up the mech world, I'm probably, I'll probably take the missile mech here for 6 and destroy a target base. It would be a good card for him though, because I already picked up 2 outposts, so let's see if he spots this and goes for the missile mech instead of the mech world. But if I was him, I would take the mech world here. And I'll probably pick up the missile mech, although there are other outposts out here. But I need more ships, I guess. This is a good ship to have. You know, the game is gonna last for quite a while, and if I have this in my arsenal, it's gonna be good, I think. And I can get to it. I have 6 money. The online thing is taking a while, unfortunately. We spoke about it yesterday, and he told me like the turns didn't last. I watched your movie, he said to me, and the turns didn't last as long for me. So it might, you know, take the server a while to respond, but this is taking an awful long time. Sorry for the delay, guys. Let's hope we can get moving quickly here. So yeah, while we have some time, I'm gonna take the time to remind you that tomorrow there will be no new clip out. There will be no new play out for me, but during the weekend I will do a special kind of video. Oh yeah, so he does pick it up and leaves the mech world for me. So this weekend I will make a special kind of video that sums up everything that we've learned together so far this week, and it will be cool, so stay tuned and for more tips and tricks. Okay, it's my turn, so let's play the recycling station. So I'm gonna go for the mech world here, because even though there is a ram out, I can still, you know, use it. I need one. Well, I need the 5 now, so I'm just gonna take discard up to 2 cards. So I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I'm gonna discard my Viper and see what comes up. And it's another money card, so that's okay, I guess. I wasn't gonna scrap my Viper and my Scout, but because if another Viper here and the flagship had come out, I couldn't buy the mech world, so wouldn't have been able to do that. So I'm taking the mech world here, and there's an Imperial fighter, which is good. So I'm gonna take 1 money and get it. And there's a trade bot here out for my opponent, which is not perfect, but okay. Not perfect for me, that is. But I don't think he'll be... Well, he has some damage, and he just picked up the missile mech, so that was a good move, I think, for him. He has 2 red cards already, and he can get to a 3rd card, so I have to be very, very careful here. He's running away with all scrap cards. And the next thing for me to do would probably be to pick up the ram, if I can. It depends on how much money he just drew. So we'll see how that goes. At least the game is speeding up a little bit. So yeah, he took both of them, so this is not good for me. Let's see what I have. Oh, recycling station first. Okay, maybe I will do that. Maybe I will discard 2 cards here and draw 2 new ones and see what comes up. with the shuffle, and it's 5 money, so that's not perfect. What can we do? I can get to 6 money, and then we can go for another outpost, or we can go for a battle blob. I don't have any green, but I do have a mech world, so this is a special ability that allows me to draw a card, so I'm gonna go for the battle blob. He picked up the this one, the missile mech, anyway, that allows him to destroy a target base, so I don't know if it makes a lot of sense to me to start going for heavy on the bases at this point. And with the cutter here, it depends on what he draws. If he has a lot of heavy cards here, he can destroy both my bases. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because this is the problem here. He can start scrapping cards, and I'm still stuck here with this junk in my hand. Yeah, it just turned out that way. I mean, he was able to get to the red cards first. I would have picked them up if he hadn't, so this is kind of a dilemma in the beginning of the game, and it's kind of posing a challenge for me now, because I'm really heavy behind on the reds, I'm heavy behind on the scrap. How can I get back from this? Because even though we're actually in quite opposite positions than we were yesterday, he didn't have any scrap at all, and now, yeah, he destroys a target base, and he will destroy my second base, so that's really bad for me. I will get some authority back, but this is a lost turn for me, even though I have 4 money, and will be forced to pick up the space station here. Yeah, there's a mech world coming out, so that's not bad, because I will have to reshuffle, but I think I'm gonna pick up the space station here, because it not only does give me an outpost of 4, but it can give me 4 money if I really need it. And there's another red coming out. This is bad for me. If the reds keep coming out on his turn, I don't think I'll be able to win this game, period. If I don't get any reds really soon, this is gonna spell doom for me. So he's picking up all the reds in the beginning of the game, and it's actually an interesting question to ask. What can you do against that when your opponent just keeps picking up the small red cards in his turn? Because he can go for a very efficient deck, while I will still have the extremely diluted deck that I have right now. I seriously have to go for reds, but yeah, I'm desperate for some reds, but they're just not coming out for me on my turn. There we go, so he's scrapping again, he's taking it again. Yeah, this is pretty bad. So the mech world comes out first. I'm gonna draw a card, another card, make him discard a card. So I have 17 damage right now, which isn't bad. I only have 2 money though, so that's not really great. And he will probably be able to destroy my base next turn. Do I go for an explorer here? I'm guessing that's not a terrible choice to make, although I have a lot of draw extra cards, but they're gone. So I'm gonna have a lot of scouts coming up anyway. By the time my explorer cycles, I don't know. Should I take one here? Shouldn't I take one here? And my deck is diluted enough as it is, so I'm just gonna. It could give me the extra dollar I need, the extra money I need in the end, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm lucky, in a sense I'm lucky I got the mech world, because this will allow me to do at least some damage every turn and keep his bases out of play. Normally, if my base survives, but I need my other bases to come out. to protect my mech world. Well, it's not really gonna protect my mech world, is it? I need a gray base, so this one says all your ships get +1. The fleet HQ. This only gives a net gain of 5 damage each turn, which is not a huge deal. It's a good card, but I don't really see a super amount of value there. What am I going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the only thing I can take is this War World, if he doesn't take it from me. So there's a barter roll again. 6 damage, so there goes my base, so that's really, really bad for me. So 5, yeah, that's the only thing I can do is take the War World and hope to God that there's not a red card that comes up here. It's a command ship. But we're in the same position as yesterday. I got a little bit more authority than he does, but his deck is getting smaller and smaller, while my deck is not doing anything at all for me. And so far I haven't really been able to find an answer to that. At least my base here is coming out, my outpost, where I can scrap it for 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a possible 8. The command ship will allow me to draw 2 cards and even destroy a target base. So that may be the one that I'm going for, or the Dreadnought also doesn't seem to be a bad card here. But yeah, this allows me to draw 2 cards, and I have more blues than yellows anyway. So I think the command ship is really powerful. Once you're able to get it, I'd say get it. Especially now I'm still ahead here. So let's hope that now his missile mech comes out, because I don't have any bases out. There's a lot of bases here in the middle. There's not a lot of ships that are coming out. So I need to draw. He's scrapping all the time. So I need to draw a lot of cards. So you know, to be really good, I need to get both of these ships, really. Scrap this for 4, get the command ship. That was my plan. And then do some damage and end my turn. And the command ship is not coming out. But at least I have some good ships. I cannot, you know, make my deck any smaller. There's a junkyard here that would allow me to make my deck a little bit smaller. Unfortunately, I drew some really bad cards. So I'm gonna use this recycling station here to hopefully get something out that I can use. But still, yeah, you know, it's not looking good here. Maybe I can get 1 more money out of it if I discard a Viper and a Scout. In the worst case scenario, I think I can get 1 extra money out of it by drawing 2 Scouts. Well, you never know. There's not a lot of money cards here. The Cutter gives me money, and these give me money, so my economy isn't great. My economy isn't very good, so maybe I need some Explorers now just to get my economy going, because this is I'm fighting a losing battle here. If he can keep playing his red cards, at least he doesn't have a discard pile right now, so if any red cards come up, if I could get the fighter here and force him to discard a card, that would also not be a bad idea. But ideally, I want to get to the junkyard. So that's 14 damage. That's painful. And 7 money. He's going for the Dreadnought. Yeah, he smelled blood, so I think he's going for the kill here. Let me just see. I need 6 money. I only have 3 money. So this is bad. I need to discard 2 cards here. Well, maybe only, yeah, let's just discard 2 and see what comes up. Yeah, so it's 2 extra money. So I only have, yeah, I still only have 3 money. He has to discard a card, and I can do 4 damage, but let's just pick up the fighter then. And yeah, I think this is a real problem for me because I don't see myself really coming back from this. I'm struggling with finding a right approach here to counter all the red cards that he picked up in the beginning. He went for a lot of green yesterday, and we saw how that ended up. So that wasn't really good. I cannot get to this junkyard right now, so I'm gonna take the explorer. He has some green. He has 1 green. So right now he's just gonna keep picking up the battle cards, the damage cards, and I don't see how I'm gonna get back from this. Seriously, I don't know. So I don't know if I should go for the explorer here or the battle pod, because if I don't take the battle pod, he's just gonna take it. He's gonna keep scrapping, and he's gonna do more and more damage, and there's not really a lot I can do about it. So I'm gonna be forced to take the battle pod here, although I don't have any money cards. My economy is so bad, I cannot get to the more expensive cards here. His economy is slightly better than mine. Not a lot, but slightly. I took a lot of draw new cards, so I'm gonna take the explorer and hope for some money. He's gonna take the battle pod, definitely. I think there's not much to do about that. It's what I would do. I mean, it's the easiest way of dealing more damage to me, and he can keep scrapping his deck. But there wasn't really an ideal solution there for me, I think. Even if I took the battle pod, it would have done nothing for my deck, really. I'm just making my deck bigger and bigger without picking up any money. How much will I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the next round, so that's still not enough, but I have my command ship out, which allows me to draw 2 cards. Yeah, there's only 2 scouts left, so I'm not sure I'm gonna get to the junkyard this turn, and if he can pick it up this turn, I think this game is over. So it's really hard. What do you do against an opponent that just is 3 scrap cards ahead of you after just a few turns? I mean, the only thing I can think of is getting cards that allow you to draw more cards and try and stay in the race that way. But if you can get to the scrap cards, then it's really difficult to keep up with your opponent. You would have to go for the fast kill, as my opponent tried to do yesterday, and that didn't really work out. So he's sitting pretty comfortably there. We'll see what happens. In my opinion, he's gonna take the battle pod here, or if he can afford something better, then maybe. There's a lot of outposts here, so he has plenty of options of what he should do, what he could do. He has a lot of reds, so he probably wants to go for the junkyard as well, or even the royal redoubt here. Yeah, I don't know what he has in his hand, but he has some pretty serious damage cards already. He has the dreadnought as well, which is right now on his discard pile, but that'll come up pretty soon, so that's not something I want to see happening. If I want to have any chance in this game, I think I should take the junkyard, and hopefully I can do this turn. We'll see. I will need a bit of luck, I think, if I wanna be able to buy it this turn, because I only have one 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. What's he gonna do? 3 damage. So my base survives. He picked up, yeah, he picked up the blob like I thought he was gonna do. He knows that he has a better deck, so he can just go all out for the attack while I still have to worry about what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards. And that's not really perfect, but I think I will have enough to go on. Is it worth it here? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 right now. I could go for the junkyard, or I could choose to discard 2 cards and hope for something else to come up here. And more bases to come out, preferably. Although my opponent will have to shuffle first, so I'm gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna take the money. My opponent has to shuffle first. So if his missile mech comes up before my bases come up, I think that might be better for me. So I'm taking the junkyard. I'm doing 18 damage, which is a lot. Destroy a target base. Oh, too bad. There's no target base out. The blob will allow me to do 4 extra damage. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go for that because my deck is so diluted that I really need to do the extra damage and try and finish him off as quickly as I can. I have a mech, yeah, I have a mech world coming out, so maybe if I'm lucky I might be able to win this, but it's gonna be tough. At least I have a mech world coming out. I can draw an extra card. I will do 5 damage, 8 damage, 9 damage in my next turn. And then it will depend on the luck of the draw, basically, what I'm gonna get. So, yeah, exciting times. Never know what's gonna happen. He's not dead yet. He has 4 authority left, which could be enough if he brings out more bases now. If he can bring out an extra base, he'll be saved. Otherwise, he's dead. Yeah, he's gonna be dead. Oh, he has 7. 7, yeah, but I think that's more than enough for me. So, yeah, 12, 13... So that's the end of the game again. Let's just pick up a card or whatever and just end the game. And I earned the Explorer avatar. I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, so I'm kind of surprised that I won this game here, because I think he just didn't have enough bases here. I think that was his problem. He had some reds, he had some scrap cards. I didn't have any scrap cards. If he had gone, there were a lot of bases here. If he had gone for the bases instead of trying to kill me off too soon, I think he would have had more chances to defend himself. And he was too eager again. Yesterday he was too eager on the blob cards, on the green cards, and this time he thought he had me beat. But I think he needed more bases out. So if you guys have any idea or any clue on what my opponent here could have done better, please tell me so, but I think that's probably the main reason. Alright, so as I said, tomorrow there will be no video, but I will do an extra video this weekend where I will go over everything that we learned this week. So stay tuned and see you guys soon. Bye.